What is going on, YouTube fam? So today is Saturday. Yesterday, by the time y'all are watching this, it should be, I think, Monday. So yesterday, I don't know how many of y'all follow my social media, but if you do, you notice we had another hurricane slash bad storm come through our way, and they put us on lockdown again at work because our job just never shuts down for shit. So a lot of times when we have big storms like this during the day, I'm oftentimes at work in the storm. Me and Jeff both, like, that's just how the jobs work, the 301 plan as we call it. So this funny alarm will sound, and it tells you to take shelter, which then you're supposed to go in the bathrooms. Yeah, anyway, it hit Rocky Mount pretty good. It did not hit out this way, thank God. So everything is pretty much as nothing happened out here. I don't stay in Rocky Mount. I'm pretty close to it, but I stay more on the outskirts, like a good 30 minutes or so away in the countryside. So yeah, we did good. We didn't get too much crazy rain, nothing more than what we normally see. There wasn't much flooding. Couple of roads had a little water across them, but honestly guys, that happens a lot. Like when we get heavy rain, there's spots out by the pastures and like where they got cows at. It just flows across the road sometimes. So nothing too major. Big Rambo, I always just take that thing on days when we have a lot of rain, so in case I do have a crossing like that, I don't have to risk like one of the lower cars or something, like a car in general driving through it. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I did show that clip at the beginning of this video just so y'all can see the little water I drove through with the truck. But man, yeah, unfortunately it's not looking too good for the mountain area, and a lot of y'all know that the Dragon event is coming up really soon. So I'm hoping they don't cancel it as of right now. I think they put a little statement out on their Facebook group saying something about how bad it is, but I've been looking at pictures, guys, and it's a lot of washed out roads up there and fucked up ass. Like some of those bridges are just completely wiped out, and there's sections of highway that's just completely wiped out. So there aren't a lot of ins and outs to get to the Dragon right now. And again, it's only 2 weeks away, man. The Dragon's like, the event is like the 12th and the 13th or something like that. So there's not a lot of time, man. And I don't know, I mean, people do amazing stuff in short amounts of time sometimes, but as of right now, man, I don't know how it's looking. Me and Nisha both thinking they might end up just not having it, but as far as we can tell, the Dragon is still good itself, like the actual tail of the Dragon road, but it's just the roads getting there that's the issue right now. So we'll see how that unfolds, but for now, I just wanted to kind of give y'all a little insight, let y'all know that we're good in case anyone was wondering and stuff. But yeah, basically for today's video, what I want to try to do is get this car in the shop and jack it up, and I really want to check like the ball joints and the tie rods and stuff like that. Just give it a little shake-a-rooney, check all the suspension components out, see if anything's loose, so that we can try to prep to replace some of that stuff where necessary and get this thing 110%. Again, I did say in the last video on this car, I do want to try to get a alignment done before we go as well. So hopefully we can squeeze that in sometime soon too. But other than that, man, the car is seeming pretty solid and pretty ready to rip. Again, the only thing that I've been worried about is these freaking spacers that I'm running. So that's pretty much the only like little hesitation that I have right now. But we'll see, man. Like I said, they've been on the car at least, it's been at least like 8 months now, at least, if not closer to 10. But it's been a while like they've been on here, and I haven't retorqued anything yet, and nothing's fell off. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go around and do all that checking and stuff, hopefully today as well. But for now, what I need to do is get this trap out of the way and try to get this thing put into the shop so that we can lift it up. Need to be moving Big Rambo out the way so I can put trap back in its rightful place behind the Traverse over here. I also need to move Harley back there as well, because that's their 2 parking spaces right back there. That's where that fresh gravel got put. So I'll probably do that eventually sometime today as well, but for now I'm just gonna move trap up, put it where the truck normally sits, and that way we can get the CD5 into the shop. Big trapper. Freaking bird doo-doo. So I got the car jacked up now, and what I'm doing is just checking for looseness, and yeah, everything feels okay on this side. Let's check this other side. Everything feels good, so that's a definite plus right there, boys. That's a definite plus. Right now, I'm not showing any signs of ball joint issues. Now, that doesn't always mean something couldn't happen. Yeah, something could, but as for now, it's showing that the ball joints feel really nice and tight. The wheel bearings don't feel loose at all, and yeah, as of right now, everything feels pretty decent. So I don't think I'm gonna mess with any of that stuff. What I wanna do now is double check the adapter plate things, make sure they're still holding good. So I need to pull these 2 front wheels off, double check the nuts for the adapter, put the wheels back on, and then I need to get to the rear and do the same thing in the rear. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get these front ones off. I might throw y'all on a little time lapse as I do all that, and just double check, make sure we're good, and then from there, that should be our safety checklist for as far as the suspension / adapters go. From there, all I gotta do is an oil change. All right, boys, so I got the front end officially completely reworked. I double checked the bolts holding the adapters on. I went ahead, topped off the power steering fluid, that was a little low. And I checked the oil since we did that oil leak fix in the last video. I double checked the oil. I have drove this a few days this week and the oil level is still completely 100% full. So I think we did do a major number on that leak, so I'm glad I did. Also, I deleted that box thing for the air box, the factory air box, like with the canister at the bottom. That thing weighs about 5 pounds, so that'll save us a little bit of weight, and it just looks a lot better without that junk down in there, just a lot simpler. I'm gonna really quickly double check these wheel studs with it on the ground, make sure they're nice and tight, and then we can jump on the rear. I probably won't even show that on camera, honestly. I'm gonna just go ahead and get that stuff knocked out, and maybe we'll take it out for one last little drive, just because I know a lot of people keep saying they like the way this thing runs and sounds, so maybe we'll take it out for another little spin. Let's go on and get this knocked out. I completely forgot about this piece, man, but huge shout out to my boy Tay, this guy that works for me. He's a little bit older than I am, so he's been in the Honda game a lot longer, and he had this short throw shifter little piece from Megan Racing, boys, brand new in the package. Brand freaking new shifter adapter, 4 and a cord, 94 to 97. And he just stopped by my office the other day at work and told me he had that laying around and he's moved on. Like, he doesn't really mess with the cords anymore, but he does still want another CD5. But anyway, he had that piece just laying in the shop, and he gave it to me, so I got it installed. Everything's all tightened down and good to go. It feels better. I'm not gonna know for sure till I get everything back together and I actually drive it. He said he felt a real good difference in it, so definitely glad of that. Huge shout out to Tay again for that, man. That was freaking awesome, bro. Like, genuine Megan Racing piece. Like, that's pretty freaking cool, man. Like, this is so early 2000s type shit, bro. It ain't even funny. I'm pretty sure you might can still buy these, but I don't know if you can or not. But anyway, we got that installed, so I'm gonna get this thrown back together. after I finished that shifter, adapter, or whatever that thing is called, it didn't just just bolt on. I did have to drill out the hole for the shifter to mount onto. I don't know why, it's just the hole is a little too small. I don't know if they make it like that because maybe the 95s is a little different. That I'm not sure, but after one, I just had to drill through that one hole. It worked out great after that, and I do feel a little bit of difference, especially that second to third shift. It did throw me off a little bit when I first took off because it's definitely shorter. I think a little driving, I'll really get used to it. It does feel a lot better, honestly. Again, the best thing you can do as far as the cores go is that prelude shifter. I don't know if I have to use the 95 prelude like that, the other Gen 1. I don't know if I have to use that shifter in here because it's the older cord or what, but I can tell you if there's a shifter to get, there's definitely that prelude one, man. It's definitely a lot shorter and a lot better feeling. So, but other than that, man, oil change is done. Car's running amazing. As you can see, we got the AC running right now, and she is feeling great. So, yeah, I don't have any complaints right now. She's working. So that's pretty much gonna wrap this video up, guys. Car is outside, she's ready to go, man. Pretty much everything feels good, everything's checking out, so I don't see really any issues, man. And you know, sometimes stuff you can't foresee everything, but right now I feel pretty confident, and I honestly feel like this is about the most concerned I've ever been about taking a car to the Dragon. So hopefully it doesn't turn around and bite me in the butt. Hopefully everything pans out and this thing does beautifully, and hopefully again we can make it to the Dragon. This is Sunday now, and I'm finishing this video up, and I just seen where the guys at Mad Speed that we take the drive up with, they say that it's a safe route all the way up. I guess it's gonna be okay. I don't know. I'm still kind of scared because a lot of times I leave on Sunday, so I don't ride with them back. I leave first thing Sunday morning, just so I can get back, relax a little bit before heading back to work. And so a lot of times I drive back by myself, and I just kind of follow GPS. So hopefully it'll recognize closings or whatever, and hopefully we don't end up in some messed up parts. At least this year we'll have trailer brakes, so that's something we've never had since we've been trailing stuff up there either, so that should help a little bit. But yeah, guys, that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. I will catch y'all next time. Remember, guys, respect our bills. Peace out.